Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox the Doogee Turbo Mini F1 Android smartphone, take a close-up look and skim through its menu. So let's go ahead and open up the package. Okay, let's check out what's in this little box here first. Doopy. And we have a wall socket here, wall plug with a USB port there. So this, I take it, is for the charging cable for the phone. Okay, so let's take a look at the box of the Doogee Turbo Mini F1 Android smartphone. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the box. So we have the phone here, and it's let's remove it from its wrapper. And let me put that aside for now and find out what else is in the box. So what seems to be a quick guide here. In a few languages. So let me put that aside. We have, what else do we have? Okay, let me remove that tray insert there. So we also have a lint-free cleaning cloth there, and we have the screen protector as well. So let me put that aside as well and find out what else is there. Okay, so we have in here, we have what appears to be a mini USB, I suspect. Could be wrong. We'll take a close-up look in a second. We also have a pair of earphones here. Okay, so let me put this box aside. I don't think there's anything else in there. Nada. Okay, so let's start with the headphones. Okay, let's see if we can crack this open. So we have the headphones here. Just to give you an idea of the cord length, and it actually does have a basic remote on there, just a one button remote it appears, and that's the cord length there. So it's a flat noodle type rubber cord or rubber insulated cord, and with a 3.5 millimeter jack there. Okay, so that's the earphones, and let's take a look in here to see what exactly this is. So I might be able to just slide it out. There we go. And it is indeed a mini USB connector at the end of this USB cable here. So that would be used for charging the mobile phone, I suspect, by inserting it in there and then into the wall and into the phone, obviously. So now, finally, we get to take a look at the phone itself. So it's 5.5 millimeters thick and it's a metal construction, so it's quite a compact phone and only 112 grams light. So it's one of the slimmest phones that you'll find on the market for its size. So it's a quad-core 1.5 gigahertz processor smartphone here, and it's a dual SIM phone as well. So you can use two SIMs on this phone, which is quite fancy. Okay, so let's try and power it up and see how far we can get without inserting a SIM in there. So let's see. Okay, so it turns out that the reason why I wasn't able to turn on the phone was because the protective stickers on the battery to protect it from any kind of drainage was still on the battery. I had a quick peek after removing this back cover here, so I'm going to do it right now, and you can actually see that the protective sticker on the contacts of the battery is still on. So let's go ahead and remove the battery and remove that protective sticker there that's covering the battery contact. So there we go. So now let's pop it in, and as you can see there is a two SIM card slots, one for the standard SIM, one for a micro SIM, and then that is a memory card slot, I take it. Okay, so now let's try and turn it on and see how far we can get without a SIM. So it's this button here that turned the phone off or on, sorry, and it's just come on now, and there's a little bit of animation right there. No sound so far. Okay, so it says no SIM card, no service, emergency calls only. Yeah, so let's see how far we can get with this. So I've just left the cover off just for convenience. There's no real need to put it back on, just in case we need to pop the SIM back in. Make yourself at home, it says, and create more screens for apps and folders. So let's go OK. Organize your space. Okay, just step through these menus. Okay, so it's showing midnight Thursday, January the 1st. And you'll see that there are some apps right there. And if we slide it across, what do we have there? We have some settings. Let's turn up the brightness so perhaps you can see a little bit better. Okay, so automatic, low, medium, and high. So there's no fine adjustment there as far as I can tell. And let's just turn everything on, what we can do. Okay, let's just agree. Yep. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Okay, so what do we have so far? Okay, so looking at this menu here, let me just remove this protective sticker there. Down. So you can see the different apps and that's on the phone. So I'll bring it in a bit closer so you can see a little bit better there, and I'll just show you that top bar as well, just so you have an idea of what's showing. in the status bar. Okay, so that's the second page, and let's scroll back to the first page. So you can see some pretty standard uh, apps there, and let's actually go into the phone menu and find out more about the phone and whatnot. Let's see. So if we go into settings there, and as you can see, some of these features have been turned on just now earlier from the shortcut menu. And okay, let's see what HotKnot is about. HotKnot is some file transfer, phone-to-phone file transfer feature. Visitor mode, I guess that's, let's see. Okay, let's just turn it on. Oops. Okay, maybe go back. So let's hit the back button. Let's cancel. Okay. Let's see what else is there. So for airplane mode, default SMS apps, tethering, hotspot, VPN, mobile networks, USB, audio profiles. So I'm just going to quickly scroll through, or that's actually just a one-page menu. Okay, just so you have an idea of. Okay, so there's the fine-tune adjustment for the brightness here. So it's actually in the settings menu. So in the shortcut on the main screen, there wasn't that option. It had pretty much preset brightness levels. So okay, so hopefully all this is. So we have system gestures as well, which is quite interesting. So you can actually access the phone with the screen being locked using some of these gestures. Okay, so let's go and have a look at About Phone and see what's available. So the Android version with this factory phone is 4.4.4. And let's see if we can do a wireless update. Okay. Okay, so there's no access, there's no SIM, and Wi-Fi hasn't been set up, so it's not able to do any updates, so that's no big deal for now. And let's have a quick check of the camera if we can find a way to get the camera going. Okay, so that's the volume button on this side. And I should have pointed out to you as well, that was the micro USB socket there, because just now when the phone didn't come on, I tried charging it and it wasn't charging, and that was because the protective contact was still on the battery itself. So yeah, so that's why I had to crack open the back to just to make sure. And yeah, and it was because of the protective sticker. That's why the phone wasn't charging and wasn't turning on. And that's the 3.5mm audio socket for earphones. So anyway, let's see if we can get the camera going. Okay, so there we go. So we've got the camera on right now, and so we can take some snaps. Okay, so it's done that, and remember, I haven't put in a SIM card or external memory card, so it's storing these pictures on the built-in memory. So let's have a look at some of the settings of the camera. So remember, this is a 8 megapixel camera. And let's see how it does in video mode. So it is recording right now. And let's get the zoom going as well. Okay, so zoom doesn't work on the controls here, so that still activates the volume, vibration. Oh, I've pressed the power button by accident right there, so I'm just seeing if there's some form of zoom that I can do here. Okay, so you can see there's a multiplier up there, and using my fingers I can zoom in and zoom out. So okay, so there's no kind of physical buttons to control the zoom as far as I can tell so far, unless it's a setting in there which I need to change for these buttons. But so far, yeah, just by a quick kind of browse, I haven't seen anything just this moment. Okay, so that's the video recording there. So we've just saved it, and we can probably do some playback right now. So yeah, a fairly decent camera right there. And okay, so I guess you have some basic idea of the design of this phone and what kind of apps it comes with. So that's the Doogee Turbo Mini F1 Android smartphone. Thanks for watching and happy phoning!